Good evening, Bookman Beacons. This is Dr. Hill with this week's message from the Helm. We are excited as we are embarking on our last full week of the school year next week. The excitement is ringing throughout the halls here at Bookman Road, as I know that you all are so excited on the home front as well. We are continuing with teaching and learning until the very last day. So we encourage you to continue bringing your students to school on time so that we may finish out the school year strong. Please direct your attention to our school calendar as we have many events that will be taking place in the last 2 weeks. Next week, our chorus will be performing. Our fifth graders will be participating in their culminating fifth grade activity at Skateland. Our kindergartners will be having an author celebration to share some of the amazing work and amazing writing that they have done this school year. As we move into the last week, we will be having an awards day for select students, depending on what specific recognition they will be receiving. There will be a school awards day, but then there will also be grade level and classroom awards days as well, as we know that there is much to celebrate during a successful school year. And then, of course, we will be having our end of the year parties. So jam-packed schedule. Please direct your attention to the calendar so that you can keep track of all that's going on. We don't want you to miss out on events that you might want to take part in. You may have seen last week and again this week, learning style preference forms. I just want to emphasize again the purpose of the forms. Each year, I receive emails or phone correspondences from families indicating what their student needs in a classroom setting in order to be successful. Some students work better in a more structured, more directive type classroom setting. There are other students who flourish in situations that allow more flexibility for them to guide much of their own learning and their different projects and inquiry-based activities. And so while our teams plan very closely together and the content is in alignment and pretty much the same, there may be situations where the specific teaching style comes into play with regard to how students learn best. And that is the purpose for the learning styles preference form. As I shared, and I want to reiterate again, it is impossible with 520 students for me and our administrative team to go through and honor specific teacher requests. Often, families make requests for teachers who will no longer be in the grade level. Friends, we have lots of changes that take place over the summer, different changes that take place as we move from one school year to the next. So for that reason, we're asking, please do not request a specific teacher. If a specific teacher's name is listed, you can rest assured that you will not get that teacher. That's the deal. That is the way that we try to ensure that the process is equitable, that we are able to take all things into consideration, including configurations of students within different classrooms. There's a lot that we take into consideration when we are constructing classes. So again, we don't want to complicate that by having multiple requests for specific teachers from many of the families at the school. So again, the best way to make sure that your input is honored is to fill out the learning style preference form with specific needs of your student. And then that way we can try to partner them with the staff member, the teacher, who would best serve them. Thank you so much for entrusting us with this process. I have been at Bookman Road as an administrator for 18 years. So I want you to know that it is a very detailed, there's a rhyme and reason to the process. And so we thank you so much for honoring the process and allowing us to do what it is that we do. With that, friends, we are hopeful that you all will have a wonderful weekend. In all things, Try to get outside, get some physical activity. Always read a good book. And remember to light the way. And it's so important that we demonstrate that for our beacons because they watch us and they're listening. So please demonstrate lighting the way in personal character first, academics, and community service. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We look forward to seeing you back bright and early Monday morning.